This is Leon at the Computer Room Nottingham. What I've got here is a Sony Xperia Arc S. We're already into this, as you can see, with the rear cover being removed. It needs a new connector here. Looking into it, there's damage there on the left hand side. So what we're going to do is take the main board out so we can take it off the main board and fit a new one. The main board out, as you can see now. Now here's the connector. I'm looking at it from the underside of the main board with the main joints that hold it down, 4 of them, 2 at each side, and then 2 behind as well. What we need to do is desolder the joints to be able to pull the connector out. There is also a bit that needs doing on the on the other side of it. You've got the pins here, and also a couple of points here that hold it down as well. So we'll get the desoldering underway, so we can hopefully just pick the connector straight off and replace it. Moving on, now this is where we are at the moment. We've desoldered all 4 points on the bottom. We've been able to sort of start to move the connector. As you can see, it's tilted up at the moment. We've got some points at the back that are going to need desoldering. These 2 wider ones here, and then the electrical contacts. We're going to get those desoldered, so then we can hopefully just take the connector straight off the main board, not pose any threat to the solder pads or anything like that. And then we'll move on to removing the connector. We've got it all desoldered now. The sort of the pads at the back here, all 7 of them, all safe. We've got the holes here all nice and open. There's just some tidying up to do so that we get rid of all the sort of old solder there. Then we'll fit the new connector that we have here, solder it in and reassemble the device. Alright, the new connector is in place. As you can see, it's not soldered in yet, it's just sort of held in place quite nicely. You can see the feet coming through the holes there. So we're going to solder everything up next. Once we've done that, then we're reassembling the device. Reassembling the device. Now you can see that the main board is in. We've got the new connector up here. All the solder joints good and strong, doing their job. And that's as it looks sort of from the side of the device. But yeah, what we're doing now is just putting the rear case back on, putting all the screws in. We will connect power and get it charging. Alright, then here we are. We have it connected up to power. Got a red LED just there, meaning that power's going in and it's charging. Press the button, we get the charge symbol on screen, so that's good as well. What I'm going to do now is just leave it with power going into it. We'll wait for it to switch on. I will give it 10 or 15 minutes, then switch it on, just to make sure that it switches on, it works okay, and the fact that we'll get proof on screen that it can see that power is connected and charging. And then here we are. We have the device switched on after it's been on charge for a while, looking absolutely fine. No problems at all. Now if we look at the charge indicator on screen, we've got a little bit of power in there, says it's charging, so that is absolutely fine. So there we go, all looking good, nice and happy, and that is that. Now if you've got your own device, this is a Sony Xperia Arc S, and you're needing help with the power connector that this had problems with, it was damaged, then please do give us a call or send us a message. As you can see, we can always help.